The introduction, as I've just done that. But affectionately, he's known as Murdoch, Wazza, and Murdoch, depending on how you feel about him. Now, having played bowls with him, you can't help notice the twinkle in his eye, the cheeky little smile on his face when he puts down a good bowl that is on the track for a good shot. There is the body language for a slight slant, a side step, the shoulders moving. Then he turns around with a smirk on his face, as much as to say, I have the shot. Then comes the comment, it's just a gift, with a cheeky smile and a little giggle. What a character he is, Murdoch. Now I'd like to ask our past president and executive member of our association, Mr. Graham Warren, to come forward, thanks.
Thank you, President Brian, and I'd also like to thank the Lenswood Bowling Club for allowing me the honour of this presentation. Many people in Lawn Bowls would have played for 50 years, but I would not think that too many would have put into those 50 years what little Murdoch has. Warren has been club president of this club has been for 7 years. He's been treasurer for 17 years. He's been bar manager for this club team manager, club greens manager and club selector. Warren has won 7 club singles for this club and has been club pairs 10 times. Warren has won 8 Hills Association pennants for this club. In 1984, Warren won the Hills Champion of Champions. In 84 and 85. Warren has won the Country Carnival 4 times. I'll say that again, put my teeth back in. Warren has won the Country Carnival 4s champions 3 times. Has been Southern Division 4s champion, Southern Division Champion of Champions, and has also played in the and won the Lush Shield Champion of Champions. Warren has been honoured by this club by receiving his well-earned life membership. And for some of those that don't know, Warren has had many talents, and one of them, he had a building licence, and the club that we're standing behind you is what he has built. Well done, Warren. Not only has Warren represented the Lenswood Bowling Club, he's also given the Hills Bowling Association many years of service. Warren was elected vice president of the Hills Association in 1985-86. He was then elected president of the Hills Association in 1986, 1987 and 1988. He was treasurer for 1 year, 93-94. He has been an executive member for 17 years. Warren was a country councillor for 3 years, chairman of selectors for the Hills Association for 10 years, a delegate for the Hills in the Southern Division for 4 years, and a selector for 14 years. Over the back of my mind, Warren, that you went to Lockleys for 1 year.
Yeah, I did.
How the hell did you do that with all this?
Well, I just need to fit it in.
Just a gift. It is with great honour and pleasure, Warren, that I've been asked to present this award to you for the 50 years of bowls in Lawn Bowls. Congratulations. An absolute outstanding little award for an outstanding young gentleman.
I'm getting shorter every time. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for Graham for that presentation. And Jingo, it's almost sort of lost for words. I've forgotten about all those things. But you know, over the years, the 50 years, I've seen a lot of changes in bowls, and
more importantly, over those years, I've met a great lot of people and made a great lot of friends, and I think that's the important part of this, is being part of a team and part of the Lenswood Bowling Club, which has been fantastic to me over the years. And you know, you can't achieve these things without the support of the people around you. And yes, I really sincerely thank the Lenswood Bowling Club for what they've helped me achieve over the time, and the great friends that I've made. And probably most of you guys that are here today, in some way, shape or form, we've played together, and we've had some great times in country round robin and Lush Shields, and representing the association. But I'm very proud and honoured to have accepted this 50-year continuous club service, which is actually supplied by Bowls SA, and hopefully I can continue on to have a lot more enjoyment with you guys for a lot more years to come. So, and I'd like to thank you all for accepting the invitation to come today, and the 2 days that are in front of us I think are going to be great weather, and let's hope that there's going to be a great amount of companionship. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Warren. Now, there's one further spokesperson I would like to call upon, and that is Jack Pitcher. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, President Brian. It's for the privilege of being able to talk here today. In listening to what Graham Whalen said, I was looking at my little bit of paper here, and I had a long list of Warren's achievements, and I guess I'm not going to repeat those now, so I'll keep that in the back pocket and save it. But Warren mentioned that many of us have had the opportunity to bowl with him, and I was pretty fortunate in that Warren took me under his wing nearly 35 years ago. Not that I looked that old, and Warren doesn't either, but we played a lot of bowls together, and Stan Plummer was also in the rig with us, and that taught me how to bowl at 110% all the time, and I was occasionally up to Stan's level, but we had a very close-knit group. We went to a lot of places, played a lot of association games, and I guess divisional games then, and later on Warren still was in regional games. I come across and bowled against him a few times in the singles, and I think he had the upper hand on me on those occasions. Well, I can't remember. Your memory could be better than mine, but we've played a lot of bowls together, and we've had a lot of fun together. I think he probably also taught me to drink pretty well in those days. I'll blame him for that, but he's also taught me to concentrate on bowls, and you, just another good mate, taught us how to sing "Oh We Can Bowl," and occasionally that used to fill the club rooms, and after Lush Shield or some other games like that, where we'd all had good fellowship and good bowling. Warren, I think, apart from his achievements, has always been a deep thinker about bowls, and Lenswood Bowling Club has been one of the driving forces in the early days of the Hills Association, when I was associated with Warren and that group, and Manham and Lenswood and Loby. We all worked pretty close together, and I think together we were able to achieve quite a few things for the association, and Warren was always one of the driving forces behind that. So administrative wise, he's put in as much into bowls as what he's, I guess, achieved on the green itself. So he really is a statesman as far as bowls are concerned. He's put in over all those years. 50 years is rather an incredible achievement, and he's certainly to be congratulated for that, and I hope he's got many more years ahead of him. So congratulations on your 50 years, Warren, Well done. And thanks, gentlemen, for listening.
I must just tell one little story. This happened recently, and of course we've always had some great associations with the Manham Bowling Club. Anyway, more recently we actually went up to Manham and played a tournament, and we won't talk about the fact that sort of Jack made a little bit of a boo-boo in the results, but anyway, we had a great game, and then on the way back the footy was on, and we're just out of Manham by about 7 or 8 kilometres, and anyway, there's a 40-kilometre sign there where they've just been putting up some fine gravel on the road, and of course we weren't thinking about the 40-kilometre sign, and anyway, as it turned out, we were listening to footy and laughing and joking, and Keith Boldo, as of normal, was sitting alongside with his pale ale in his hand. Anyway, the next minute, flashing lights, policeman's coming the opposite way, so anyway, of course, we got stopped, and he came around and he said, do you realise that this is a 40-kilometre-hour zone? I said, oh, no, you got to be joking. He said, no, I'm not joking. He said, do you know that you're actually doing 79 kilometres an hour? But I said, oh, fuck me dead. He said, I don't think I'll take you up on that offer. Yeah, so anyway, I had a little bit of a chat, went back, and he said, you been drinking? I said, no. I said, I had some red wine at lunchtime. I said, no, I've just been having solo and ginger beer since. So he went and got his breathalyzer and all the rest, and came back, and he said, oh no, you're clear. He said, look, I haven't been down the other Manham side, he said, but I don't know whether that 40-kilometre-an-hour sign's down there, he said, so he said, I can't really prove that it was there. So anyway, he said, this probably could have cost you quite a bit, and also about $400 in fines plus, but he said, as it turned, and of course he's standing out in the rain too, a drizzly rain. But anyway, he let us off, and so we came home pretty happy.
Thank you, Warren, and I trust that you have a nice day today and also tomorrow.